Fortnite Season 4 is fated to start with an eclipse caused by a distant foe that's been teased right in front of our eyes since the Chapter 2 finale. Because of this, new map changes have been introduced developing toward the end of Season 4 and even more leaked about once it starts. And let's not of course forget about the major leaks that have poured out, including literal Battle Pass skins. It's a no-brainer, stick around for the 480 to 600 seconds being the full length of this video today to get all of that intel that's just poured out. It would put a giant smile on my face and cheer up Charlie the Charcoal Pug if you could enter code FM1 inside the Fortnite item shop right now. Literally, I believe one of the shortest codes to enter, and it greatly supports us and the channel. Last video I asked you guys to name this emote, and here's a ton of hearted comments on screen right now that got it right. This now, however, is our new emote, so let me know what this is down below in the comments, and if you get it right and your comment gets hearted, it could be showed on screen in the next video. And considering we're incredibly close to 2.55 million subscribers, whilst you're clicking buttons, hit the button, turn on all notifications. After all, it only benefits you, as we do try and give different subscribers every single day, with proof for that on screen right now. Diving straight into it all, for those that haven't been keeping up with Season 3, considering, you know, it's not the best season in my opinion, alongside many others. We're in the last update now, version 25.30, no more updates were added into the files once this update downtime started commencing, and the Battle Pass end date for the season didn't change, meaning there's no delays. Speaking of this, notice at the bottom of the Chapter 4 Season 3 Battle Pass that's currently available until August 25th at 2 AM ET. With this being very early into the 25th, this means we're going to be seeing Season 4 launch the same day after an extended downtime, not as long as a chapter transition, but longer than an in-season update like 25.30. Less than a fortnight away from Season 4, yes, pun intended, and with that said, that means Chapter 4 Season 3 as stated on screen is 85% complete. On a scale of 1 to 10, what do you rate this season? Personally, I'm going to match the season of Chapter 4 that it is, being a 3 out of 10. As you can see in game right now, the astral map is in its next stage, where we can literally see the map portal open not only from Spawn Island on the island of Battle Royale, but instead of showing this clip over and over again of it initially being leaked, we can now go in replay mode and actually get some very high quality HD shots of it. The map itself shows a giant spherical structure that we've once seen at the end of Chapter 2, approaching in a spiraling manner, the Battle Royale island being the middle or the smaller dot. The giant spherical structure in mention is being teased in multiple or many ways to be the cube cradle that we saw right in front of our eyes, a very strange ship compared to the motherships in Chapter 2's end event. Initially we didn't know how big this was, and upon logging into Chapter 3 for the first time, upon downtime lifting for that, yes, last chapter, we received the cube cradle loading screen, and with us knowing the motherships are huge, considering it literally covered the whole of the Chapter 2 and 3 Flipside Island shown in the Chapter 2 Season 7 trailer, it was only apparent how big the cube cradle is compared to all of these motherships in the other dimensions shown, once putting them side by side in terms of their scale. As you can see, the cube cradle is a lot bigger than what's next to it being a mothership, next to then the Chapter 2 and 3 Flipside Island. Many people speculated for Fracture before we were let down that this would be literally abducting our Fortnite reality, or the loop in itself going inside of the cradle. Instead, we got let down with the Herald doing something that's unexplainable at this point, but I'm sure will be at a later date. Either way, with there ever being a Fortnite reality, whatever chapter or island we're on, Optimus Prime in this season initially teased through the voice lines that the last reality would be returning soon or next season by stating,
"The power that once flowed through your island has faded, and formidable enemies have taken notice. The answers you seek lie deep within the starless void that brought you here."
He mentioned formidable enemies, which formidable, from typing it in on Google, the literal definition is inspiring fear or respect through being impressively large, powerful, intense or capable, which fits the last reality perfectly. And the power that once flowed through this island, or literally brought it together in the Chapter 4 trailer right in front of our eyes, was the 0 point with its tendrils extending, burying itself inside the vault that we also saw, very cryptic. Confirmed now that this was inside this ancient vault from Chapter 4 Season 1 and 2, as we can literally see the same structure broken around where it is now, codename petrified in the files, in a hibernation-like state, but not as good contained like Chapter 2 Season 6. Maybe the Foundation was able to create this entire spire going up to it and then encasing it in Chapter 2 Season 6, but wouldn't it be interesting considering we don't know the fate or location of the Foundation? Literally since the end of Chapter 3 we don't know where he's gone. He left the mask behind underneath the mighty monument, which apparently according to Paradigm is something he'd never do. Could he have done this again and got to the 0 point in the vault within the Chapter 4 reality after returning from wherever they went to find Geno in Chapter 3 Season 2's collision event? And because of that, maybe in the cinematic trailer for next season, Chapter 4 Season 4, we see him burst out, alongside the map changes then making sense for what's going to be introduced, already being teased, such as a volcano, which we initially got volcanic rocks leaked for prior to Chapter 4 Season 3 starting, with us thinking it would be upcoming this season but never did. Although it was speculated this structure on the outskirts of Mega City was an inactive one, as hot air we already know was coming out of it in geyser form anyway, so this could have been an indication. The earthquakes toward the end of last season didn't imply a volcano upcoming, rather so what we literally got, a jungle biome underneath the ground anyways, actually crumbling the earth above it, revealing itself. If the Foundation does escape the 0 point, revealing where he's been next season in the cinematic, and the 0 point once again is exposed or active, as it's currently in a petrified state according to the files, with whale groans as if it's crying out for help from anybody in the Fortnite realities or universe. Don't forget we also have 0 lava contained in the files underneath the 0 point in itself, which also means, alongside the teasers of these cosmetics, not only a volcano erupting in the Chapter 4 Season 3 Battle Pass as a sticker, but also the volcanic rock contrail and even the molten lava axe. Everything points toward a volcano upcoming, which may be the picture on the hash flag or hashtag next to it, which is going to reveal the name of next season. Also, as DJ stated right here, the Season 4 name should be revealed Sunday, August 20th at 1800 hours CET, as a hash flag like hashtag Fortnite Wilds being the name of this season, as that literally is a hashtag for this season. Since they added it to the API by mistake, the hashtag Fortnite Chapter 4 Season 4 removed literally a minute or two later. As you can see, out of all of the 3 Chapter 4 Season 3 hashtag teasers on Twitter or X, we have a unique logo for this season directly attached to it, which many people believe is going to be a volcano because of this map change upcoming next season potentially. So the only hash flag now, with that said and what they look like, is literally the name, which means Fortnite Chapter 4 Season 4 and Fortnite CH4S4 will have this same symbol next to it. Like the Rift Gate in Chapter 4 Season 1 bringing in Mega City, a whole location through a crack in the sky once activated, 0 point is even more powerful than that and can literally bring anything into the Fortnite universe, whether literally explained or made sense of at the time or at a later date. This of course doesn't say anything about the eclipse that we're going to be soon seeing, already teased, which, if the hash flag, logo or picture for next season isn't going to be a volcano, looks like it's going to be this blood moon thing that Fortnite Brazilian creators have been sent by Epic Games. Maybe the name of next season, like this is Fortnite Wilds, is Eclipse, as they're obviously putting more of a forefront or enforcing that this map change or event is going to be happening leading into next season. Even in the recent item shop rotation that they've posted about over on X or Twitter, like a thief in the night, then a moon emoji that's lit up, and at the end of the next text we have a black version of the moon, implying, you know, there's a light and dark side to it, which obviously would require the sun, as a moon is only lit up by the reflection of the sun's light that it projects. From speculating, this giant structure on the astral map is the cube cradle approaching the island. This is something big enough to create an eclipse in itself. Don't take my word for it, let's take a look at the glyphs and what people have managed to edit together, which directly makes sense of what's actually being foreshadowed here in an ancient form, which implies also this has happened before. Not only does the cube queen pyramid line up, the cube cradle being the sphere that's of course next to the sun and even the moon. And speaking of the astral map, it may not only be tied to the storyline of the last reality visiting due to the eclipse that's about to happen, but don't forget Ahsoka, the new Star Wars series, releases firstly on August 23rd, and as you guys know, we've recently had a huge Star Wars collab where they specifically didn't add Ahsoka into the item shop to find the Force and the mini battle pass. Happy Power tweeted out, people really want Ahsoka to be a part of Season 4, perhaps the theories could happen, and as you can see, some of the promo art for Ahsoka directly shows astral map-like structures or drawings in the background, as Star Wars is literally space-based of course, and if this were to happen it would be one of the 8 battle pass skins we see throughout every season that launches, the collab one, whether at level 100 unlocked or like Eren Yeager and Geralt of Rivia being collab skins, or the unlockable secret skin halfway through each season. After all, it would finally make sense of a collab arriving in Fortnite for a season once it launches, or in the battle pass, as Happy Power again tweeted out a funny meme. First of all, it states at the top, ooh, a jungle, I wonder what collab we'll get for it, and then the collabs being, well, completely irrelevant to a jungle biome or the story. Sure, Optimus Prime has warned us in the voice lines after being introduced, but him appearing in an ancient jungle biome like he did in the trailer literally makes kind of no sense. Again, coming from Happy Power, apparently the community strongly believes that these two will be battle pass skins alongside Ahsoka, so what do you guys think? Of course, correlating to the volcano and fiery theme. However, this next one I can't see a direct resemblance to anything teased about the themes of next season or what's upcoming, although Aiko has included it in the concept battle pass image, and Ahsoka as well, that he posted over on Twitter or X alongside the map concept based off all the development's teases and direction we're ultimately going for Season 4, and a name for it potentially being Luna. Feel free to pause the video to get a good look at this concept on screen right now, and let me know down below in the comments if you'd be happy with changes like this alongside new items arriving of course to traverse around the island. And for those who've watched until the end, you could be in for a Season 4 Battle Pass for completely free, as on my Instagram story, make sure to go follow now, linked in the description and pinned comments. I'll be posting one 1000 V-Bucks code each day for a random follower to claim on their account to then spend on the Battle Pass costing 950 V-Bucks only once Season 4 releases. Drop a like if you're excited for Season 4 though, and subscribe for more with all notifications turned on so that you don't miss any of the leaks pouring out instantly. For when Season 4 rolls around, it would be greatly appreciated if you could enter code FM1 inside the Fortnite item shop when picking the battle pass up or anything from now onwards. Speaking of your next destination though, click this video I picked out for you on screen if you haven't watched it already whilst you wait for the very next upload I do publish on the channel.